So my first heckin' video after quitting Hearthstone in 2 months is speculating skins on Hearthstone and speculating mini sets. Believe it or not, talking about Hearthstone and watching Hearthstone or like people play Hearthstone is more fun than playing the game itself. I'm sure a lot of people relate. But anyway, so in this video I'm gonna be like speculating the diamond skins and legendary skins coming for Hearthstone. In this year, Blizzard announced that they'll be making diamond skins and they'll be making legendary skins why am I speaking like this? But anyways, Blizzard said that they will make legendary skins actually feel legendary, just like Cthulhu. You know, let's be honest, Cthulhu is literally one of the best skins. We also, I think, like, if there is to give any honorable mentions for legendary skins, I think honestly all of them sucked, but there are really some good ones, like the Sylvanas range in general. I'm pretty sure a lot of people agree and relate. Yeah, Cthulhu is really good. Rafam is at least like this was one of the first good ones in my opinion, with alongside Sylvanas. But that's pretty much it. All the others suck. Like, look, when I first saw this is what I saw when they leaked. Oh, Night Warrior Tyranda's coming. Believe it or not, this is like almost all of the legendary skins. They're like loading I think I don't know what to call this. Is this like a loading screen? This is not a loading screen. It's like the click here, this thing is better than the portrait itself. Like, I'm sorry, whoever made this portrait right here should get fired. This is like I just bought it for the sake of Night Warrior Tyrande. I knew that we will get a Night Warrior Tyrande at some point, and this is what we get. This is the face you make of like, ugh, I'm about to play Hearthstone. Please kill me. This is the vibe this skin gives. Like, why bring me to this awful card game? This is what the portrait should have been, but whatever. But anyways, gonna be speculating and like predicting some of these legendary skins. Some of these predictions, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, are legit. So let's start with Paladin. Legendary skin, Tyrian Fordring. Diamond skin is probably between Marad, between Bolvar Fordragon, Turalian, and finally Lothraxian. If you know Lothraxian, you know that legendary. It's actually a Dreadlord Paladin legendary. Now, do you guys prefer Tyrian to be the legendary or have Lothraxian as the legendary? I feel like these two are really good candidates for legendary skin for Paladin. However, if you looked at their first diamond skin, Ner'zhul, I'm happy they gave Ner'zhul. This was a great choice of a diamond skin. Maybe it could have been a legendary skin. However, I noticed, like, I feel like when I look at this reminds me of Warlords of Draenor, one of the worst expansions in WoW, but something tells me we're gonna get more of these warlords as skins. But yeah, for like, it would fit for them to give us Marad. Like, I feel like so many of the characters from Warlords of Draenor might become, you know, diamond skins. But anyway, this is the Paladin, the Warlock. First legendary skin option comes to mind is N'Zoth. Like, if you're going to make legendary Old God skins, it would be so weird for one of them to not be legendary. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of us would feel this way. Now, other Warlock legendary skins could be Archimonde or Kil'jaeden. Now, I don't know which one I would prefer more. It depends on the animations, okay? Now, for Diamond, I feel like it's gonna be Cho'Gall. Now, see that point I made about Warlords of Draenor? Notice how I said Diamond Marad for Paladin, Diamond Cho'Gall for Warlock. I feel like all these, like, and Ner'zhul is for Shaman. Notice a Warlords of Draenor pattern here, because all these three characters appeared in Warlords of Draenor. Like, even in Mage, if they could make a diamond skin, a proper daddy Khadgar. But yeah, let's go back to, like, Warlock. We finished with Warlock and Paladin. Paladin, like we said, Turalian or Lothraxian, and then we have Marad and Bolvar Fordragon. Warlock, we have N'Zoth, Archimonde, Kil'jaeden for legendary, and Diamond, Cho'Gall. Now, let's go for Warrior. When you look at this guy, this is Garrosh after he absorbed the heart of Y'Shaarj. And who is better candidate as a class for legendary Y'Shaarj? I think this is the best class candidate for Y'Shaarj, you know, the Warrior. But knowing Blizzard, sometimes it feels weird. Like, we all thought Yasharaj is either gonna be Druid or Warrior because Druid has that card mark of Yasharaj. But knowing Blizz, like, Demon Hunter has a skin called Shah Illidan, and the Shah are like manifestations from Yasharaj, okay? This thing right here. So maybe they'll make Yasharaj a Demon Hunter. However, it would be more lore-wise and lore-fitting to have it to be Warrior. Now, Diamond skin for Warrior could be Broxigar, could be maybe Nazgrim. I think Nazgrim is gonna be a premium skin at some point. We're gonna get maybe Muradin. We don't have Muradin yet, which is weird. We have Magni and we have Bran, but we don't have the third brother. And then, like I said, Broxigar, Muradin, Nazgrim, and finally Ravencrest. Would be cool to get a Night Elf Warrior. Do we even have a Night Elf Warrior? No, we don't. But yeah, this is for Warrior. Moving on to Shaman. We already got the Diamond Shaman skin, Ner'zhul. It's pretty, I think it's decent and it's really good. And for Legendary Shaman, now, this was a hard one to think of. However, I'm surprised I didn't think about it sooner. A Legendary skin would be an Elemental Lord. Either Neptulon, Alakir, but let's be honest, Alakir is going to be the Legendary one because, like, that was, I think, a Shaman has a Legendary Alakir, 2 Legendary Alakir class cards. The Hero and the Legendary Minion. Now, to be honest, the most favorite Elemental Lord to most of the people in Warcraft lore is Ragnaros, okay? I would much prefer to have Ragnaros be upgraded into a Legendary skin, okay? However, I wouldn't mind to get Neptulon or get Elakir or get Durazane as a Legendary skin. Now, other Legendary Shaman skins, I didn't think of anything fitting. Only others, knowing Blizz, maybe they'll even give us Drekthar or Rhaegar, and finally Zekhan. Zekhan, that Zappy boy troll from Battle for Azeroth. A lot of people fell off, but for me, I would be disappointed if it's Zekhan. I don't like Zekhan. Like, I don't think the character is that interesting. Okay, he's cool and all, but come on, he's not as important as the Elemental Lords. You need to have Legendary skins be characters of importance to the WoW lore. Why have Leroy be the Legendary skin? You could have done this to be Tyrion. You know, you see what I'm coming from? Like, I would be so disappointed to see, like, a Shaman Legendary skin be Zekhan. Like, sure, do it, but after a few years when you run out of ideas. But not now. Like, you get the idea. And I think that should cover it for Shaman, Warlock, Warrior, Paladin. Moving on to Rogue. Now, we have Edwin Van Cleef. It would be fine to get his daughter, Vanessa Van Cleef. Like, there aren't as many as famous rogue characters in the WoW lore. We almost have all of them. The only one missing is Matthias Shaw. This is one of the most, like, famous rogues in WoW. Like, he's the leader of the SI7, and I'm still surprised we don't have anything related to Matthias, either a legendary or a card or even a skin. We only have, like, his class. But, like, we keep getting his agents. It's weird. You know what I mean? So I think the legendary skin here will be Matthias Shaw. And maybe people would prefer to have that be Lillian Voss. We already have Garona. We already have Maiev. We already have, like, Valera. We already have Edwin Van Cleef himself. I'm still mad I don't have this guy. But, actually, I'm not mad. I don't play Rogue. Sorry, Rogue lovers. You know that. But yeah, Diamond skin would either be Vanessa or Lillian Voss, and Legendary Rogue would be Matthias Shaw. And pretty much it for the Rogue class. Priest. Now, let's be honest. When I first thought of all the gods as skins, we all thought Cthulhu is going to be the Priest one. We all thought Warlock is going to be the Warlock one. We had it. And then Yogg will be Mage, and Yasharj will either be Druid or Warrior. But then they surprised us and made Cthulhu a Druid. I feel like at some point in the future, Blizzard is going to start making some of these skins available to multiple classes. Why? Because some of the WoW lore characters used to be that class. Like, there's literally a mage. Illidan used to be a mage. For example, Uther used to be a priest. Like, a lot of these characters were something. Kel'Thas was a mage and then became a warlock, technically, when he got resurrected by Kil'jaeden. You get what I mean? Now, Cthulhu, I could potentially see Cthulhu in the future being available to priest, but for priest, legendary. Now, a lot of people love Archbishop Benedictus, and I think Benedictus would make a perfect candidate for legendary skin. However, let's be honest, we don't have Velen yet, only as a legendary. I feel like Velen is going to be the legendary, whereas Benedictus is going to be the diamond. Yep. I think we're done with Paladin, Priest, Warlock, Warrior, Shaman, Rogue. Okay, Mage. Now, this one was pretty tough. Why? Similar to Rogue, almost all the famous mages are already here. Khadgar, Kel'Thuzad, Jaina. Like, we even got Prester. We got Ajara. Disappointing that we don't even have a Naga version of her, proper version of her. I'm still mad. We even got Sarad. We have Kael'thas. Like, we almost have everything. We have Medivh. Like, I don't know what else would you get as a mage. I think I finally came to a 1. We even have this woman. Jesus Christ, dude. Oh my god. Legendary skin. Sorry, I forgot. I already said it at the start of the video. Yogg, 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 Yogg. Please. Blizzard, don't mess it up. I might even quit the game if you don't give me Yogg skin. And Diamond would be Antonidas. Or, a fan favorite for me, sorry, my favorite, I would love to see, like, when they started making twists, they missed the mark. You know what they missed the mark with? Let me see if you guessed it before I even scroll past it. This guy.
The might of Dalaran has arrived!
Seriously. Why haven't you buffed this guy? This is one of the best artworks in the game. And I love this guy. If you don't know who this guy is, he used to be the leader of the Kryn Tor, and he's the husband of Orisa, Windrunner. And he's the reason why Jaina is still breathing. I would love to get Ronin. Have him be legendary. If you won't bring Yogg. But other than that, make him Diamond. Please. I love this guy. Unbuff him, please. Give him Taunt and Elusive. Maybe that will make him really cool. Taunt and Elusive, that's perfectly balanced to today's balance, right? Like Taunt, Elusive, and Death Rattle. This would make him really useful in Death Rattle, Reno, N'Zoth Mage. Wait, what the hell am I talking about? Reno, N'Zoth Mage? The last time I saw this deck was in 2019. But anyway, that should cover it for the Mage. Antonidas, Ronin, and please, Legendary Yogg. You're making Legendary Old God skin. That should be your priority. Perfecting the Old Gods. After all, they're the reason people keep playing this game. You almost got us all back in Madness of the Dark Moon Fair, but yeah, you still failed. Sorry, Blizz, you failed. Hunter. I feel like Legendary will probably be a Zul'jin because we don't have a Zul'jin skin. However, you guys are gonna hate me for this, but I want a Shadowlands Sylvanas skin. Like, I know Shadowlands is the worst expansion, okay? But how Sylvanas acts before her redeeming or whatever, I don't care about the lore. I care about the cinematic of Shadowlands, and I care about Sylvanas being a badass. I want a Shadowlands Sylvanas skin. Please, either have it premium or have it legendary. I would much prefer to be legendary. Believe me, Blizzard, you're gonna get everyone's money if you make really good, badass Sylvanas portrait that is legendary and have like so much interactions. Like, the key to get us spend money on these skins is making a skin like Cthulhu, making a skin like N'Zoth. Like, they are so inconsistent. So inconsistent, man. Some skins deserve to be legendary. Like Sargeras. I'm fine that Sargeras... I shouldn't complain. We got Sargeras as a skin. But Hunter, give us Shadowlands Sylvanas or Zul'jin. Or maybe... Okay, for Diamond, we're gonna get Verisa. I feel like that fits. Why Verisa? We have both sisters. Why can't we have the third? Right? Diamond, Verisa, or you know... Sylvanas' bootlicker, Nathanos. I wouldn't mind Nathanos, actually. Nathanos could even be a legendary. He's really also badass, you know? And Druid, I think Druid will be the last person to get a legendary skin because they already have the legendary skin that actually counts as legendary, okay? Like, I don't know what to call these skins because their post is already confusing. They said we're gonna try and make legendary skins feel legendary. What does this make these guys? What do we call these guys, okay? 3D, whatever, like... Okay, Diamond Druid skin would probably be Cenarius or Malorn, or like, I couldn't think of any important Druid character. Let me know what you would like to see in Druid. Demon Hunter, we just got the Diamond skin for Demon Hunter 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks, and it's actually leaving the store in this week. So if you want to buy it, actually, I don't know if you can purchase, can you purchase Diamond skins from the collection just like Legendary skins? Can you? I can't check that. right now in Ner'zhul. I cannot know. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, Demon Hunter just got its diamond, and guess what? Legendary skin is really tough for this class because Illidan is like the legendary guy of this class. But they made him a diamond skin. I feel like legendary would be Verdus Felsol. We have Arana. I don't know who the hell Arana is. I never saw her in WoW. But we might get any of those Demon Hunter quest givers in Legion. Okay, but I think Verdus would be a great candidate for legendary. Finally, Death Knight. Death Knight. Guess what? Shadowlands said that all of this class originates from one guy. And I think that guy would be the best perfect candidate for legendary skin. And it's the Jailer. We hate that guy. We hate what he did to World of Warcraft, but we don't care. He's badass. Just like we don't care about WoW. They made him a badass, but still one of the worst lore writings ever. And I think he would be like if I show you this picture, look at this picture. This would be so good for a legendary skin, okay? And Diamond for Death Knight would be either the Black Knight or the Headless Horseman, but I'm not sure how do we feel about the Headless Horseman when we have this thing. I mean, this is just a Horseman Uther. This is just Uther wearing the Horseman's outfit. He's just cosplaying it, but he's not the actual Horseman. It's basically a Paladin transmogged into it. However, since we got the Death Knight, first hero was this guy, I think we would get him as a diamond or a legendary skin, but again, don't miss the mark with this Blizzard. The Jailer has to be the legendary skin, no questions. Period. Diamond is Headless Horseman, and maybe Terran Gorefiend. If you don't know, Terran Gorefiend is the first Death Knights. Actually, they might even make Terran Gorefiend a Warlock, who knows, but it's either the Black Knight or Headless Horseman as a diamond skin for this class, and that should cover it for the classes. Let me know which lore character from WoW you wish to be the legendary skin. Like, give me your wish list and let me know how much do you agree with my speculation, and if I said something that you really like and you had it in you, but you were just waiting for someone to say it. But yeah, that's it for the video. Really short video, right? 70 minutes, and no, I don't want to play the game. I haven't pre-ordered even. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of us are pretty disappointed with Hearthstone this year. Even though we did get a perfect, nice, decent, balanced patch, but again, Hearthstone is bleeding. And if they don't do something about it, or if they need to do drastic changes to the game, like really drastic changes. And guess what? We all had it in us what we wanted to say these few years. But guess what? Did they care about us? Did they care about Wild until we went and paid someone, like we promoted a Reddit thread? That's until they started working on Quest Mage. Like, I'm sorry, but the wound is still there and it hasn't healed. And this game is, like, I hate to say it. You all know me how much I spend on this game, and you all know me how much I love this game, but I'm just sorry. Every time I log in, like, actually, before making this video, I wanted to go ahead and play this Arena Lock. I saw Arena Lock list today, and I might make a video on this very soon. I'm gonna start playing Warlock, Druid, and Shaman, and Paladin, and Priest, and Mage. My next 6 videos gonna be actually 7 on these 7 or 8. I don't know, but I won't make any promises. I learned my limits, okay? But that's pretty much it for the video. A little bit of speculation, a little bit of venting, okay? I'm pretty much sad about the game. Let me know what you guys think. See ya. Bye-bye.